we can stay here till 9 o'clock, and I'm sure Daniel has to answer every question. But let's wait and get a couple more, and then we'll go ahead and finish this up.
Yes.
What's your view on Israel and, while you're on the topic, the situation with Iran and their nuclear program?
Israel is our friend and ally. The United States has always been a friend and ally of Israel. We must remain so. We cannot, as a nation, lose our friend or no longer be a friend to Israel. We must remain so. The particular deal about Iran and the nuclear program, I just don't buy the fact that Iran wants to use nuclear power for their energy needs. That's just a cover-up. They have other things on their mind, and unfortunately Russia has agreed to fuel their nuclear reactors, which poses another problem for our country as well. We need to be against that. We need to remain against that and use whatever within our grasp and within our power to stop it.
I think it starts Saturday and start to feel it out.
Israel better get busy fast.
And rest assured, Israel will have no problem in striking first, with or without U.S. approval.
But
Would America even back them if they do?
Well,
This
under this
administration,
administration,
you're
I
exactly
doubt
right.
it.
I
I
know.
doubt it.
yeah, but they need to hit it before they hit the nuclear power
Yeah.
reactors.
Exactly right.
Quick.
Yes.
Can you kind of sum up why you think that you're a better candidate than Charles Thompson to represent the Republican Party against Dan Boren?
Sure. Well, I think some of the things that I had mentioned here earlier this evening, having been here as a 7th generation Edmonds, to be right here in the 2nd District, very traditional. The experience I've had not only here locally but traveling internationally, the insight into a congressional office, into the legislative process, I think is something that gives me an advantage over my opponent. And when it comes to running against Mr. Boren in the general election, as I mentioned earlier, you have 70 days to get your message out. That's a very short time. In those 70 days, the Republican candidate cannot afford to spend 1 hour of one day or $1 in having to defend their personal record. Whether the personal record be good or bad, it must stand on its own. We have to be all about the issues. And I can tell you that I stand here, you can review my record, it's open to you. There's nothing for you to be ashamed of, nothing that will embarrass you, nor me, nor the Republican Party. And I think all of that together, there's no baggage. He allows us to stay focused directly on the issues. And that is how we beat Mr. Boren. That's what we must be on the Republican side, focused on, is the issues.
Okay.
Thank you all. God bless you.